500 likes for these 5 scary ghost videos that will freak you out. I'm not telling you here to sit on a chair or something. This is the title for our beloved paranormal investigator, the Midwest ghost hunter, the man without a name, the one who fears nothing. Unless he steps outside the Midwest, then it could be a different story. Today he went to the Union Cemetery. Did he actually get there today? Yeah, and the legends say that he is still there somewhere, trying to feel comfy on the devil's morning chair. What did you just say? The devil's morning chair? Is that what we just heard? You mean the news that was leaked recently? But back to your question, yes, there is a chair called the Devil's Chair in the Union Cemetery, and rumors were spread about it that whoever sits on it will pay a heavy price. The consequences will be beyond his ability to resist. Some creepy stuff will hunt him like a ghost till the end of his life. But what are these scary consequences? Extra high taxes? Is that all you can think of? No, it's not financial related, but they say the one to sit on that chair will be haunted by an evil force, or something like that. Now here is Mike, who dares to do the unthinkable. He first went to investigate the cemetery, trying to communicate with the spirits and get some answers as to whether he should sit on that chair or not. And after some creepy, faint voices and some bangs, he was able to get one clean answer. What was it? The batteries need to be recharged. Sorry, that was my phone. He got an answer that said, don't. How terrifying. But he did it nonetheless. Nothing happened until he stood up, as it seems like he fell down awkwardly as if some force twisted his ankle.
If there's a spirit that haunts this chair, could you sit down at this chair? Whoa. What the frick? Dude, this thing just straight up just got knocked over. Calling out to any spirits in this cemetery. I need your advice. Should I sit in the devil's chair? Wait. Oh man. Dude, I think you can get in. If there's anyone in this mausoleum with me, could you give me a sign? Could you make a sound? Something. Hello? It just got suddenly freezing cold in here. Tell me, should I sit in the devil's chair? Oh my god! Holy. Okay.
This is the first piece of evidence that I capture that is unexplainable. A male disembodied whisper seems to warn me not to sit in the chair.
If that's not a warning, I don't know what it is. Oh my god. Could you speak again? Whoever you are? Oh my god, that really spooked me. Dude, it just straight up said no. Thank you for communicating. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Oh, jeez, I'm getting creeped out.
There is no question that I was not alone in this mausoleum, as this disembodied whisper again makes itself known.
Well, so far, it's pretty quiet. There was a little bit of a weird sound with the wind, but I think it was just the wind. Well, so far, so... Oh, dude. Dude, I just freaking tripped. What the frick? Oh my god. That can't be a coincidence. Right after I just got up off the chair, I just tripped. It's not really paranormal. I felt something on the ground, like twisted my ankle a little bit. Oh my god. I don't know if I like that.
I don't know about him tripping, but what in the world is a morning chair? And why is it there? What's the purpose of it? Even if you have heard no scary stories about this place, all cemeteries can be haunted. These next couple of clips seem as if they came out of nowhere, but how is that? Well, as I was surfing the internet looking for some creepy videos, I found that one photo that seduced me, and I couldn't resist but to click on it. A photo of a dark shadow floating around was caught on a security camera. Unfortunately, that wasn't the photo. It was for some new meal my favorite fast food restaurant just published, and after the order, I found these videos. But regarding that scary floating shadow, it was actually one of the clips that you will watch next. How amusing and bone-chilling, as if I knew that already. But the horrifying activity didn't stop there. It didn't. No, my little child, as we have the main dude, who I assume to be the security guard in that hospital. He was in the middle of the paranormal action as it was happening. As he was pointing his camera at one of the rooms, some bottles moved from their place and fell off the table. Salim didn't shake a single bit. He charged at it like a raging bull. He wasn't so fast though. But on his way to find the entrance door to that room, he was stopped by a cart moving around, as if it were giving him a sign that he should not go for it and instead see some other girl. I mean, he should not enter that room, or something harsh may happen to him. But you thought that was it. How about one last scene where we can take a look at the lights of that building all flickering, creating a shot as if it were taken from some horror movie.
No veo nada. Miren. Miren. Acaban de ver eso. Se acaba de caer un bote. Se está moviendo esto. No veo nada. No hay nadie por acá. No hay nadie por acá. A la una. Miren. Se movió esto. Ahorita que venía caminando por acá. Y no veo a nadie. Miren. 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 Miren cómo se mueve eso. Para que vean que no hay nadie aquí.
Casillero para servicio de topocirugía. Casillero para servicio de topocirugía.
I don't know how this place could be this haunted and still be in service. I'm not so sure if this place has been abandoned yet or not, but I would not dare go to it even if I was on the verge of losing my life and it was the only hospital around, because if my wounds don't take me out, the paranormal activity will get the job done. The next video is a documentary-like type of video. How accurately described? As if this were enough to give you an idea of what you are about to witness, we have an anonymous man who goes by the name John. According to my story, of course, he is a family guy from the show. No, I meant that he is a guy and has a family of only one child and his wife. He has been living in this house for 2 years at this point, and nothing strange seems to have taken place until that one day, that one moment, that one shot at glory. I think I went a little too far with it. He was trying to help out his son because he wanted something from the living room. But what did he want? And couldn't he just grab it by himself? Doesn't he see how busy his father was cooking? Calm down, champ. We don't have much information, but what we know for sure is that, as John was doing his duty, he found the attic door open by itself. How weird. He wants to close it, but every time he gets close, he hears some knocking sounds. Now it's getting scary. Then later on, he started noticing a phenomena as he started smelling a cigarette smell coming from the bathroom. Even though no one in the house smokes, the lights would flicker on and off while the baby monitor joined the party to scare him off, only to tell him that it cares about his baby's safety. That's kind of chilling. But John finally gathered the courage to go up there by himself after he asked a priest what he should do, and he decided to bless the house.
So I've just been here cooking, and I turn around to give one of my kids something from the living room. I come back, and I see this attic door open, and I have not been in that attic in months. Jeremy, get back. And every time I try to go shut it, I keep hearing this knocking sound. It doesn't seem to want to do it now, but like it's every time I go near it, it's not doing it. What the fuck is that? So just an update, I didn't sleep at all last night. And as you can see, we have every light on in the house. Why? Because the power keeps flickering on and off. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of spooked me. So while it's on, I'm gonna have all the lights on. I had the maintenance man come over and check out the attic. And he went up there, didn't see anything. So once he was up there, I went up there, shined the light around, and there's nothing up there. It's such a small area. I'm pretty spooked, and what makes it worse is every time the power flickers, the baby monitor will come back on, and it always has this weird lady robotic voice saying, "We care about your baby's safety." And we lived here for 2 years, and there's been some strange things that happen, like our bathrooms sometimes smell like cigarette smoke, even though we don't smoke. I don't know if this is because I've started doing like research into darker topics or what.
Finally went up by myself to check it out. It was still creepy, but not as bad during the day. Not a lot of room for a frogger or squatter. Seems kinda silly to be scared at all, but I will still cleanse and maybe search around. Some stuff up here was already up here when we moved, and that was along the insulation.
So today's the day where I'm finally saging the house. I met up with a local medium in town who gave me sage, some healing stones, and even a Bible to lay in the room where I felt the most presence. I hope I'm doing it right, but she did say there's really not a wrong and a right way, just a more efficient and a less efficient way. I'm also hoping the sage gets rid of that cigarette smell. But I am going through every room doing this. I'm leaving windows and doors open so spirits or negative energy can leave. I guess that is a part of it. And I'm also telling the spirits to leave, and any negative energy. Now this is the place where I fear the most, so I am placing the Bible in this little box, that way it doesn't directly touch the floor. Now I just gotta carry around these crystals for a few days. Hold on. 1 second, son. That is strange. Now it's like been pressed up like behind the couch. There's no way that could have gone loose. Oh, that's bright and it's... I mean, I know it's kind of jagged, but like, it's not doing it now. That's strange.
I don't know about you, but these knocking sounds are a little too clear. Are you sure that the attic's full space is what is visible to you? Maybe there is some secret room in there, and someone has been hiding in there, and he could be the one smoking in the bathroom when you're asleep. Two investigators are on a trip to explore this abandoned place, which seems to be a house, at least what was left of it. Each one of them is trying to prove a point to the other, that both of them are real men and have real genitalia. How awkward. What is so awkward about that? Your mindset. Sometimes you imagine awful scenarios. The main guy here, whose name is Faza, is trying to prove to Ibrahim that his videos are not staged and that all the paranormal activities he captures on camera are 100% organic. It feels as if I'm talking about some fruit juice brand. He is trying to prove that when he goes to investigate abandoned places, the scary phenomena he comes across happen naturally, without the intervention of a human in any way. Then what is Ibrahim trying to prove? That his friend is lying. No, actually, because Ibrahim is also a paranormal investigator, he wasn't trying to prove anything at first. But when he got there and the place got active, his dignity tingled him, and he went on trying to make a point. The point that there are jinn in the place, also known as ghosts, and they don't want the presence of these two around here. But what did they encounter that made Ibrahim get emotional? I didn't say he got emotional, I meant that he felt scared, so he wanted a reason to push his friend so they could leave. A broken chunk of the ceiling went on swinging, as it was just hanging in the air previously. The fan started rotating on its own, banging sounds in a dark, faint voice. When Ibrahim got enough, he said, "I will show you something." Fortunately, it didn't get adulty. He called out the jinn with some prayers, and they answered by creating an unsettling scene where a wooden stick flew in the air.
مع انه المفروض انه يكون هواء فايت عليها يا جماعه، كميه ضغط بطريقه مو عاديه للامانه.
اطلع يا زلمه شوف.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. متحمس كثير ابراهيم. طول بالك يا ابراهيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حركت بيدي؟ شو مالك زلمه؟ في تليفون وكشاف بيدي.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فكرت فيها كهرباء.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لسه ما بلشنا المغامرة، هسه فتنا.
شوف
هاي وقفت. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ايوه انت مصدوم ها؟ في فرشات جوا. شو مالك؟ فيش حركة ولا انت دعست عليه بالغلط؟
دائما دعست عليه.
انت دعست عليها بالغلط. هي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله.
انا دعست عليه بالغلط.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بقول لك ما دعست عليه، حركت.
يكون محضر جن انت في هذا المكان.
ومعيش لا خواتم ولا عصايتم.
بعرف انه صعب.
بدي اثبت لك.
اثبت لي.
وان شاء الله اني اقدر اثبت لك وما يخيب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. انه من سليمان وانه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ان لا تعلوا علي واتوني مسلمين طاعة لله ورسوله. فرج 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 فرج. هذا الرجل بحضر بيه والله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
طل
كيف طايرة زي هيك؟
طل. إذا
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله بسم الله.
بس سلامتك. قربش اذا ترد علي، اذا بدها تقرب، اذا بدها تقرب، ما انا حضرت لك اياهم. بلشوا خبط.
انا اللي دعست عنها بس كيف هيك؟
انسحب، انا بقول لك انسحب. والله مرتك بقول لك انسحب يا زلمه. ايه خلاص خليك هون يا زلمه.
I wouldn't blame him for trying to leave on force with anger running through his veins. But for God's sake, how come he was able to easily make the jinn answer for him with such activity? If it was a bang or some light sign, I wouldn't be so surprised. But a stick floating from the ground up, give me a break. What is he doing? That's a very accurate title to describe me and how I messed up this channel badly for the last 14 months. But I don't mean myself in the title written on the screen right here. Rather, I'm calling out one of the two investigators in the upcoming footage. Are they also trying to prove something to each other? Not exactly. Instead, they were just outside this abandoned house, trying to figure out how to enter through this wildly open door into this empty house. How complicated. They just had to move forward without power. Yeah, that's what you think, but it seems as if there was someone in there who tried to prevent them from coming inside, as he was throwing some rocks at them. Nonetheless, they went inside, and rocks were still being thrown at them out of nowhere, while the door moved by itself for the first time since the day it was left to rot. How creepy. And gets even creepier when they get outside, as they encounter some figure with a headlight on, lurking at them from behind the wall. How come a ghostly figure is wearing a headlight? I have no idea. Maybe it was actually shining because of its natural appearance, or it could be just some dude who tried to scare them off. It took these 200 years to make a sprint towards that area. When they finally reached the other side, heavy rocks were being thrown at them. But this one was for real, as they got hit multiple times. Then why are you asking what they are doing in the title? I will tell you after you finish watching the clip.
बैग जो है वो मैंने इधर रख दी है जी।
अकबर ये तो
धमाका हुआ है।
बच गए हैं आप। हो सकता है कोई चीज़ इन्होंने अंदर रखकर जो है वो आगे से बंद कर दी हो दीवार। ध्यान से। स्मेल यहाँ पर बहुत गंदी आ रही है।
स्मेल सर भाई वाकई
चीज़ हमारे बिल्कुल पास हो,
बिल्कुल तंग सा, जैसे कोई जगह जो है ना कोई चीज़ छुपा कर दीवार जो है वो बंद कर दी गई। ऊपर से है कहाँ से? मुझे सभी वहाँ से लगा ये जो रोशनदान में है।
फ़ौरन मैंने बाहर से दिखाया, बाहर तो कुछ नहीं है,
ऐसी हवा है। अंदर तो
फिर से वही हाँ वही चीज़ नज़र आ रही है आपको?
ये क्या? ये कौन खड़ा है भाई?
वो अल्लाह, ये आंखें देखी आपने?
हाँ हाँ
यार उसकी आंखें ये तो बिल्कुल क्लियर, अब तो बिल्कुल क्लियर वो सामने आ रही है वो चीज़। ये
कौन है?
मैंने पहले भी आपको यही मैंने आपको बोला है कि कोई झांक रहा था वहाँ से। ये क्या चीज़ है?
चमक रही है कि आग लगी हुई जैसे। ये देख, ये आंखें उसकी चमकदार हैं भाई। ये नजर आ रहा है? और हो रही जैसे कोई झांक रहा हो बार बार। ये देख, बार बार जैसे कोई चीज ये देख।
यहाँ पर नहीं कोई चीज खड़ी?
जी हाँ, इस जगह से भी खड़ी थी वो।
ये आवाज आ रही है भाई,
ऐसा लग रहा सभी ऊपर से आ रही है।
ये अल्लाह अकबर, ऊपर है कोई चीज़, ऊपर कोई चीज़ है। ओए 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 ओए, अस्तगफिरुल्लाह। यार शहरी भाई, उसने आपके ऊपर अटैक किया।
ये सभी वो फ्रॉक है जिसे खुद ब खुद ना ऊपर से आई।
अजीब सिचुएशन हो रही है।
इधर तो भी कोई है, कोई चीज
यार। तो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि कोई चीज जो है ना आ गई हमारे पीछे। अस्तगफिरुल्लाह।
बच गया यार। आई किधर से असद भाई? ईंट यार। ओए यार,
अल्लाहु अकबर। अल्लाह, इधर आ जाए।
यार बच गए
और बच गया हूँ। तो इतना बड़ा गेट।
ओ यार, अल्लाहु अकबर। ओए यार,
क्या चीज आ गई है?
In case you still want to know, I was questioning their action at the end of my title, leading to their investigation. When they got hit by these tiles and rocks, one of them was trying to wipe the dust off of his friend's shirt. But who does it like that? He was so polite and almost looked like he was trying to massage him lightly. I got suspicious for a second. I also got suspicious that you would leave without subscribing or watching the next video on screen.